Hey, Bodacious Beast, welcome back to my channel. My name is ScottyAllenDay. Have you ever wanted to attend a legendary concert? A concert that you would have possibly stand in line for 2 days just to be able to get into the door? Have you ever, what concerts would that be? Let me know in the comment section, what concerts would you have actually wanted to go and see? You don't have to give me the exact concert. It could be just a performer. What concerts would you want to go and see? So I'm talking about that today. I'm going to give you my top 10 concerts I wish I could have seen. My top 10 legendary concerts I wish I would have been able to see. The very first one that I would put on number 10, it is a legendary concert, mainly because of the mosh pit and everybody hopping in unison, and I just wanted to be there just for the acoustics, even though I've never been to Argentina, and that would have been AC/DC at River Plate. I've been to plenty of AC/DC concerts, but watching the music video for AC/DC at River Plate looked like it was a legendary concert. It was a show you would never ever forget. So that's my first one. The second one would have been Garth Brooks live at Central Park. He did a huge free concert in Central Park. Don McLean was there. Billy Joel was there. I forget who else was there. But we watched it live on television. He had it simulcasted on TV. We had it recorded. We bought the videos. This was a concert you would never forget. And this was also a great example of a concert in which the speakers would catch on fire. And they actually caught on fire on top of the stage. But Garth Brooks is live in the Central Park. I would have just wanted to be there just for the crowds. People came from all over the world just to watch Garth Brooks perform all of his music on stage in Central Park. And it didn't cost anybody a dime. I would have absolutely wanted to go and see that, because once you've seen that concert, you have something to talk about for the rest of your life. And I do like Garth Brooks because of the music that he puts out. Number 8 is going to be Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton Christmas Together concert. Now, I almost had a chance to do a tour on that. But when you do Christmas concerts, it's very short. You're set up for 1 month, and if everybody else is full, you're out of work. So a lot of roadies would avoid what we call a pop-up concert. The concerts will run. That concert would probably run from like Thanksgiving week until 2 days before Christmas. And normally it's in two crews. Because one part's in one part of the United States, one part's in the other part of the United States. And they go and they're booking it. It's like every 2 days during a concert. And I would have absolutely loved to see that particular concert. Because Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, when they did their shows together, it was just like you swore they could have been married. But that was one that I would actually love to have seen. I believe they stopped doing that right about '84, so I would have never had a chance to go do it. My mom and dad saw the concert, but I never had a chance to. Okay, so we're gonna go to number 7. And it would have been Jerry Lewis and Chuck Berry when they met for the first time in the concert hall, wherever Jerry Lewis played. When he hit number one on the billboards, and Chuck Berry was a hot headliner as well. And this is the one where he allegedly set his piano on fire and blew the walls off and basically stole the show from Chuck Berry. I would have absolutely loved to have gone to see that. Because this, and not only because of that historical moment, because of the fact that most amps, most sound equipment had not been fully developed yet. So you had to depend on the concert hall and the acoustics inside of the concert hall to be able to carry the music around. And that would have been an experience that nobody would ever forget. So Jerry Lewis and Chuck Berry together playing according to the movie. I would have loved to go and see it, but that was way before my time. The next one would have been any Grateful Dead concert. Any Grateful Dead concert. I never had a chance to even meet Jerry Garcia. And the roadies that I've worked with before that have actually worked the Dead tour absolutely loved working with Jerry Garcia. Jerry Garcia treated his roadies well. But you get on the wrong side, you're just like all other performers. You're gonna be on his SOL list. So I would have loved to have been to any Grateful Dead concert. Number 5, I would have wanted to go and see Elvis Presley live on stage doing a concert. Elvis passed on before I could even go and start being a roadie and setting up shows. But I would have absolutely loved to go and see Elvis live in person. Not the impersonators, the king of rock and roll. My aunt's gone to his concerts, my mom's gone to his concerts, and they said it was something that you'll never forget. You can have flashbacks, dreaming, or you can hear his music come up, and you can actually remember him live on stage. Number 4 would have been Live Aid. That was for the Ethiopian famine. I can't pronounce it, but there was a fundraiser for Ethiopia, and a lot of legendary performers went out and they performed, and I would have just loved to be there. That would have been something totally worth going and listening to, because I guess where they performed, and I had the stadium down. If you know what the stadiums were, the one in the U.S. and there was one in the U.K. If you know what the stadiums were, drop it in the comment section below. That way I just have it for the next time I do one of my lists. But I would have absolutely loved to have gone to Live Aid. That was a legendary concert. That was kind of like a step down from Woodstock. So I would have loved to go and see it because, well, the performers, a lot of the performers I love to listen to. Queen, Elton John, Santana, multiple other great performers played at Live Aid. Now, number 3 is a very rare one, and it was basically done by coincidence, and it would have been to go to see the Beatles and the Beach Boys playing together. Now, they only did it once in the entire time they toured, and it was done by coincidence because I believe it was either the Beach Boys playing or the Beatles playing had to make an emergency stop in Portland, Oregon, because they were having engine trouble. So they went over to the Portland Memorial Coliseum and they played together with, I believe it was the Beach Boys that was playing, and the Beatles came in and played with the Beach Boys, and they were only here for 12 hours. I believe it was the Beatles that was headlining, but they hadn't exploded on the West Coast yet. The Beatles were heading to Los Angeles, and I believe the Beach Boys are heading back to Hawaii. But that would have been amazing. That's like two super groups together performing. That would have been legendary. The thing is anybody that has a ticket for that, or a flyer for that, or the invite for that, and if they still have that, that's going to be worth a king's ransom. That's the rarest of the rare. So, the Beatles and the Beach Boys. Any Led Zeppelin concert, I would have absolutely would have wanted to go and see. Led Zeppelin broke up long before I had a chance to be able to go and watch them. I would have loved to go and listen to Robert Plant. I would have loved to just go and listen to the band. But any Led Zeppelin concert would have been primo. And then last but not least, and I've said it in other videos of what I wanted to do actually with my bucket list, I would have wanted to be at Woodstock. Woodstock, my notes. Woodstock was the concert of all concerts. And just to be able to be there, to listen to it, to see what happened, because not everything that's happened with Woodstock was filmed. And, you know, just to be there to enjoy a concert like that would have been amazing. So, there's my list of the concerts that I wish I would have had a chance to actually go to, but I never will, because they're gone. And I talked with my mom a little bit about what I put on this list, and she said, yeah, she's been this one, this one, this one, and this one. And my aunt actually was at the Beach Boys and Beatles. She actually got a pass to go in, and she didn't keep the tickets or the flyer or anything like that. And this was before they, actually exploded. So, what do you guys think of my list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, please like and share the video. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Till next time, keep on rocking.